Is it disrespectful to jog through a cemetery? As a cemetery groundskeeper, please jog through. Stop at a bench and eat lunch. Enjoy. It's a hell of a lot of work to maintain a good cemetery, and the permanent residents are unable to enjoy it. The living should. Like a garden park. Just respect the actual graves. Just don't wake anybody up. I too enjoy flaunting my aliveness. But seriously, I don't see much of an issue. Avoid people grieving, services, and stay on the paths. For all anyone knows, you have a family members there and you find it comforting to pass by on your run. As long as you're not obstructing mourners or desecrating grave sites, I wouldn't worry about it. The corpses don't care. But it is quite distracting if you're having a funeral and someone is working out in the background. Bit of a different vibe. At one time, before the proliferation of public parks, people went to cemeteries for picnics, strolling, playing, etc. I love to explore cemeteries and discover odd or interesting gravestones. So I've been in thousands of cemeteries in several states. In almost all of them, there have been people walking their dogs, strolling, running, etc. So long as you're respectful of the graves, stay on paved paths, and try to avoid an active interment, there's absolutely nothing wrong or weird about jogging in a cemetery. I kinda like to think the deceased would like the idea that people would visit them. I'd say it's fine. Walk if there's a funeral, otherwise go for it. I think it is the opposite of disrespectful. I think exploring cemeteries, even just jogging through, is a way of acknowledging and remembering the people who are in it. My family has always gone to cemeteries to walk dogs, write in peace, fix up graves, or just look at the names and dates and wonder about who they were. My mom said it was nice to give the ghosts company, and as a child I was fascinated by children's graves. Never understood people being afraid of graveyards. It's not where the people died. It's where they were laid to rest. A peaceful place. No. At least in my city they actually try to make cemeteries more inviting, in hopes people will see it as a kind of park they can go to. Sometimes we actually include it on our walk we do with our dog. Since one cemetery is near a forest and the other one is a forest, you get buried under a tree and family can come visit this tree without having a real grave. So if I can walk my dog there, I'm pretty sure you can jog there. You should probably avoid actual funerals, since that could be seen as disrespectful. If you're not just jogging on people's graves and there's a path or some grass, I don't see an issue. According to House of Cards Season 1, it is disrespectful. Some forbid jogging, picnicking, etc., e.g. Naval Academy Cemetery. When the pandemic began, and none of us knew if it was safe to walk around others without a mask or not, I took to going to our local cemeteries for outdoor exercise because A, I was the only one there, B, they were expansive and offered a lot of safe sidewalks, C, they frequently offered interesting windows into history with amazing headstones. Jogging through is entirely respectful. Spitting, stopping to pee, yelling to your friends, etc., not so much. In other words, as long as you behave respectfully, it's respectful. Grew up next to a beautiful cemetery. We'd play hide and seek there all the time and jog through it. Groundskeepers had no issue with it. I rollerblade in the huge cemetery near my house, because it's well maintained and safer than on the road or sidewalk. The way I see it is I'm there keeping the tenants company and saying hi more often than their family can get their woman shrugging, especially the older graves that I am sure descendants have forgotten about entirely. I think of it as a community service. Not at all. As long as you're not trampling over the graves. I visit a small town near my city a lot. And back when Pokemon Go was popular, the cemetery was the spot in the town to get Pokemon. I'm willing to bet the dead would prefer that you use their resting place for fun rather than it just sitting there empty. Not at all if you run on the sidewalk. As long as you are respectful of anyone there who is visiting a loved one. Which I'm sure you are since you asked your question. There is nothing wrong with jogging through. Smile. Context is key. Funeral. Yes. Near people visiting. Yes. Off the path. Yes.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.